We are now. All right, everybody, good morning. RRR247 family. It is June 12th. Happy Saturday. Saturday's training day. We're going to cover a lot of great stuff today, starting with our co-founder, Mr. Richard. A lot of great stuff to share.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys how I create a page. Some of you may have already created one of these. If you have and you want to share it, go ahead and put it in the chats. I'm going to spend the first half of this call on our good sandiablochurros.com offer. We do not have links for this one yet. We don't have links for the Curse Cosmetics yet, and we don't have links for our Joifulbee.com yet. But we want to start attacking the keywords on these and start building the pages out. That's what we're going to focus on this Saturday, and also have it for training. All good stuff, all fun times, and then we'll go on to our next call. Pack Saturday. Okay, so I'm going to come here, and I'm literally going to open this up as a separate tab to keep it clean for you guys to see it. Also, so I can keep these controls at bay. There we go. So I'm always going to try to teach you guys how to do more on the blogging, things that I did do without thinking, that are just patterns and habits of doing all this. But I'm in my dashboard, and once I'm logged in my dashboard, I'm going to open up a new tab and just type my website in again. And I'm building this on Rory3.com. I'm not building these on the main sites that I had because when new students come in, I want them to get started with the basics and get Google AdSense and then start adding the other pages. I'm changing the whole infrastructure on that for ease and speed for Google AdSense. Once you have Google AdSense, it makes all of our writing, like you're a professional writer now because you're getting paid if you do things right and the traffic comes in. Our reward is just extra money. So I'm going to open the one tab up. I'm going to open up the other tab, and I just type my domain and it pulls it up there, right? I'm already logged in. You have to be logged in your dashboard for this to work. But then I'm going to come here and go new, and it's always page. We never do a post. The only posts we ever do are on our homepage. That's it. And we don't want to be doing those. The way we mark it's going to need to be off the page. It's a structure thing. Just go with it, okay? And I say this because every time I see somebody create posts instead of pages, you're doing a work that's not going to work the same. So I'm going to do a new page. And I'm going to do a new page over here too, because we're going to be doing two different ones, at least for starters, okay? Now, both these new products, and then I'm going to come back here to my dashboard. I'm going to go to pages. I'm going to go to all pages. And I'm going to go to the ones for May. I got smartphone safety on the one we did already. And then let me go look at June. I don't think we did anything in June yet, did we? Did I? These are mine. Churro making fun. Churros Cosmetics. They're already there. So I started building that churro making fun with the keywords in it. I'm going to literally right click, open in new link. And then Curse Cosmetics, I'm going to open in a new link. Just because today I might go back and work on that some more. Curse Cosmetics, I got, if I have time to do that today, I'll go work on it. I just worked on those keywords right there. And it's coming up. And I'll tell you, like, this is something we definitely want in the beauty and cosmetics field. It's going to be probably one of the ones I add back to the main, for the new students coming in. We're replacing, anything that we have with CJ or ClickBank. We get paid so much more, but we're waiting for the links, right? So until then, we want to build pages out. So today I'm going to start with the churro one and then go from there. Yeah.
You're sharing instructor login.
Hold on. Is that better?
Mucho better.
Okay, thanks for telling me. Okay, so I logged in my dashboard, and then I just did a new tab, and I just typed in Rory3.com, and then I said new page. So I'm on the new page right here. And this is gonna be one of the churro ones. So I pulled up my ones from before, making churros at home, how to make churros. And I'm gonna use one of these for my headlines, right? These are the keyword I wanna use. And I think how to make churros, making churros at home, these are all just churro. I almost want to just use churros as a keyword. So the way I'm going to set that up, and obviously there's so many more, but I'm going to start with churro. And what I'm going to do here is I got churro making fun as one of my drafts. Okay, and I'm literally going to use this as a holding page so that if I'm traveling, I know where it's at. I'm going to keep it in the draft section. So I also have Curse Cosmetics in drafts. Okay, and that's because I have all these different keywords I want to use, and then I'm going to mark them off when I use them. So I'm going to come here. I got history of churros. That's fine. And I'm going to type churros. Oops. Churros. And then I'm going to put used. And that's going to be my, I'm going to start with just churros. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to do that is it's an easy one, and I'm going to put it there. I'm going to make it italicized and bold. So I use that. So I know that I created a page called churros. The reason being, you guys, is I'm going to make several pages on churros, right? This is one of those things like when in doubt what to write, I'll say, oh, I can always work on churros, right? And then I'm going to order a churro maker for myself. And when I actually get it, I'll get photos of it. I'll use experiences with it, talk about it with the kids. I have all these different angles I want to go with. I'll make the mini churros. I'll fill the churros, right? I'll have a movie night with churros and talk about it. And all these things that are right here. And then I gather all that information that I did on the Tuesday call, right? This is, actually, I think I did this. When did I do this? Anyway, one of the last trainings when I created this, I did this really quick, right? So now I have this to build upon. So today I got a blank page and I'm going to call it churros. And I'm going to publish it and commit myself to write it. When I publish it, it's live and I want to get it done. And I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Okay. So churros, it's now live, and now I got to get done with it. So I need to close that. Focus keyword is churros. Copy. It's set there now. I'm going to come down here to slug and the meta description and get this done out of the way. All right, so I just created my little meta description. That's done. I'm going to come up here and then I'm going to type churros. Okay, so I already knocked out how many times that's going to be the keyword, right? I've got it there. The best solution. All right, and then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go to the site and pull out some information on it. So the site we're pulling the details from currently is San Diablo Churros.com. All right, now we got these images. I can save the image right here, right? I can save it. I can crop it. We can do different things. I'm going to look at these photos in here. And the thing about this is the free shipping nationwide is great. I can say that. I can look at it. This shows what comes in it. And the way that we're marketing, you know, I want to tie into churros and then send them here without sending them here. So I'm looking at the pictures. I like this picture right here because, see if I can pull it up separately. I'm going to do everything I can in this situation on the churros to not say that the brand on it in this ad for San Diablo. I want to have them curiosity click through our links. So I'm going to do it just based on churro, right? So this is like take and bake churro kits. Man, they got all sorts of stuff in here, right? I'm going to save this in the Dropbox folder we all share. That's one good picture. This one looks a pretty good one too. It's got the filling, and it doesn't have a label on there, so I like that. They don't have coded names on their images, which is fine. But I want to use these. I mean, this is what they send them there, the little pitchforks. It's really cute, actually. See, all these instructions aren't things we need to use. We care about benefits, right? That's a good content thing. I'm going to copy that. And I'll show you how I use it. So this is the take and bake ones, right? So I'm gonna go over the take and bake. Ooh, excuse me. Then I just got to change the verbiage for pronunciation or for grammar because it's not, we're representing them and make their own. And I don't want to use their stuff that's on their website anyway for SEO. I want to change it, right? So I'm going to modify that. So there's take and bake. And I'm going to make that a header because it's got the churro, the keyword in there too. I'm going to go to heading and I'm going to go to heading 3. And you guys know I like my colors and I always just do blue. Do it yourself. And I'm just going to do this in a heading 3. Put a bold there. My readability is already green. I know if I keep writing more words, it'll just get better because I'm writing to a certain style already. I'm going to add a photo in here. I've already got some keyword stuff and references on it. I'm almost done with this for the initial run, right? Like I can just make it better and add more stuff to it. What I don't have is like a personal experience added to this, which I will update when I have that. However, I am going to go see readability, SEO. What am I missing? Oh, links. I'll get those. Internal links. I'll get those. Key phrase density. I got way too many times I say churros. That's usually it's the opposite problem for me. That's good.
So the idea is to look all over the internet, find as much content that takes care of the main objective, which is to paint the value and the benefit to the reader, rewrite it in our own words, make it absolutely unique content, and use, well, if it's your personal opinions, I and my, and if it's something that they make a statement or claim on, it's use they. Make sure you're changing the I and all that stuff to they.
Yeah, just watch the grammar, right?
Because if we paid the value and the benefit to them, then what happens, Rory?
Well, we want them to want it, right? We want to, I don't know, I guess
Sales becomes order taking.
Oh yeah, we want to make, yeah, absolutely. We're doing the marketing to make it to where they click to buy, right? So when they click over there, they should be ready to go buy, right?
And we do have Joy on board. I've co-hosted her whenever you're ready.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're about to go there. I'm just going to list out different ideas so that I can paint a picture for people. I've learned that not everybody thinks for themselves. And when they're reading stuff, especially, I'm going to hit update. I'm already green. So now it's just going to get better and better. Oh, I need to add that picture, right? So I'm going to go right here and add an image. I'm going to upload the image. And I'm going to go to Dropbox, our shared folder. Sephora. Must be in another one. Sephora. Do I have another Sephora one? And where did I put those? There we go. I got to clean that up. That's where they're at right now. I'm going to go with that picture, just one image, right? I'm going to put this to the right. Not too big, right? We don't want to compete with our Google AdSense stuff. I'm going to move this up to here, though. And I'll put my link in. Open a new tab. Save that. And I'll replace that with our trackable link when we have that. But right now I got that. I got this kit thing. That picture says a lot, right? We got the filling, we got this. There's no label on it. I'm not making this about the keyword of the company on this one. I can always do that separately. I'm just doing one on churros, just a basic churro thing, and I'll tie this in. So this page is done. Literally, I can be done with it. I just got to finish marking this stuff out there. All right. So I'll come back to that. Now let's get on to Joy's stuff. Do we have Joy? Can she talk?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
All right, perfect. Awesome. Okay, Joy. So I'm going to do another page on yours. Let's see. I'm going to close the churro one down just for space. Save draft.
Joy, a lot of people really excited about your product. I'm getting messages like, I already have a page for this. It just came together so easy because it's such a high demand product, and I don't even have curly hair.
Great, that's great to hear.
All right, so Joy, and I hope everybody can see here while we're talking. I'm doing this. I'm going to say this is a draft. I'm going to do keywords on curly hair, right? So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll start creating a page. This is one that I think we're going to have a lot of fun with. Fortunately, we all know what hair is, and we understand that, but I think there's some key angles that we should look on this. And I'm going to go there first. So while I'm doing that, here, I'm done with this for now. I'm going to pull it up there. So joifulbee.com. All right. And I need one, you got a lot of stuff that's on here, right? No moisture, detangling sucks, more breakage than growth. We got you. I like how you talk. I like the way you wrote all this. The thing here, I think, Joy, is like the main demographic that you write to is pretty much to Black women and their curly hair, right?
Yes.
But there's others too, right?
Yes, because the tools work for all hair types, actually. So we have customers of all demographics, but we see that a lot of our customers, they'll be in what Black women call the natural hair community, which applies to women with really tight, coily textures. We have the curly hair community, which can be, it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. If you have curly hair, you have curly hair, and you have needs to care for your curly hair.
All right, so if you can make it like demographic wise, like obviously a target market is Black women, a target market, you said the natural hair community, which I've never heard before. The curly hair community sounds like, kind of obvious, but is there any other sectors or groups that would tie to this that might be outside the normal thinking? When we do keywords, we want to, like, even if there's a keyword that it's very nichey, that's good. Niches make you rich, right? So if there's key areas, what else have you seen as, you're the expert in this. So what other is there any other niches that you would look at that would, tie into this? Like maybe, goth communities, anything like that come to mind?
Yeah, we would say our customers are very interested in health and fitness and wellness. So that's a great leg into our products. We also find that some of our customers are very interested in overall just like self-improvement. So if you can think of financial wellness, we find that those are other things our customers care about. So not only self-care, but self-care when it comes to fitness, self-care when it comes to their finances. And those are all great legs to our customers. As far as the age demographics, we actually have a ton of customers who are in their 20s, and we have a ton of customers who are 45 plus. So age, I think it's great for everyone when we see customers from all ages. So I don't think there's any necessity to say, like, if you're young, this is great for you. I think we've signed customers at all aspects in their hair care journey, finding our products.
Okay.
And I can also, I have a keyword list, so I could also share that with you guys from some of our Google SEO searches and such.
Okay.
That would be helpful. Or
do you have it like located somewhere, or?
Yeah, I can send it. I can send it in the chat. 1 second.
Oh, perfect. I'll stop the share for a second. Let me go to the chat. Look at these pages you guys done the churros. That's awesome. All right. If you guys have got any pages here for the Joifulbee, you can share those now.
Okay. Well, what I can share right now while I pull up that keyword list, here is a little to everyone. Here is a Google Doc that's a overview over the company. And then also I can send a little asset library that has photos and images.
Okay, perfect.
Wait, Joy, I'm sorry. Chat wasn't open on that first one.
Oh, okay, I'll reset.
I opened it as you did it, so I don't know if everybody can see that. It's open now, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second one will be asset library of photos, and what I'm getting right now is the keywords. I just need to find that doc.
Here's the first one she shared, if everybody missed it. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I got the two things here. I'm making another page we'll train from. And which one had the keywords on it, Joy?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just paste them into this Google Doc at the bottom to make it easier, so we don't.
Oh, perfect. On the same one we already have. Okay, yeah. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna, while you're doing that, I'm gonna share the screen. Well, since we have you here, I think I want to have you like go over more details and content of what we have since we have you. I'm gonna go to the share screen though while you're pulling that up there, and I'm gonna show you guys what I do for keywords as it is, and then also Niall, I'm making a page to link all this document stuff she has so our guys have them. So those that aren't here, right? So I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna go just to Google and I'm gonna type curly hair. And it's 461 million results, right? So in case anybody doesn't understand what that means, it means there's a lot of searches for curly hair, okay? There's images for curly hair, right? People ask this stuff. Allures up here, right? For curl pattern. These are not ads. These are all organic feeds. And I'm expecting to see ads. So this Vibe Curl Studio, these right here, these guys are they're paying for other services. That's why they're listed here. But I'm scrolling down and I'm going to tell you on curly hair, there's the ad. The ads are at the bottom. So we don't have anybody spending a lot of money for just curly hair. So curly hair is definitely a keyword I'm going to write on just because I don't see ads on it. And it sounds crazy to me that there aren't any, but I'm just going to take it and run with it. So, I'm going to type curly hair. And then I'm also going to look at, I go right here to people also ask, what is best for curly hair? So what is best for curly hair is definitely one I'm going to put on my list without even caring about what anything else says. That's a great article direction. Right below that is curly hair in for 2020. I could care less about that. I'm going to tell you, knowing, having curly hair family members, you have curly hair. You can straighten it. It's going to come back. It's in all the time because it's a hair type. How can I make my natural hair curly? I don't know if these add a curl to it. This is more curl care. Is that correct, Joy, or am I wrong?
Yes, that one could still be relevant because some women go through damage in their hair journey and they're trying to find solutions to help them bring back their, their original hair type. So like what we recommend for those people is like establishing a routine, and Joifulbee has the tools to help you establish that routine. So even some things that might not seem relevant, that's a pain point that women might have when they're discovering us.
So I'm grabbing more keywords here, then I'm gonna go look at some other ones, right? So,
yeah, I added them into the last page of the doc I shared.
Oh, did you now?
The quickest way I could do it was through screenshots because we do a lot. So
this how to care for curly hair. You guys, I'm shocked there's no ads on this. Let's look at the bottom. That's an ad right here. These are ads. They're on the bottom. There's videos that come down there, but on the very top, this up here on the top, this is a good sign for us, honestly, how to go for it. How to care for curly hair. They got man, daughter, Caucasian mix. This is split up a little bit. Wow, there's definitely a lot of topics about it. I'm learning more. All right, so I'm gonna go to your there's that one. There's the keywords you put down there on the Joifulbee influencer brief. What's 4C hair?
It's a curl type, Lori.
Glad you asked. Yes, Tanya. So in the curly hair community, there's a hair typing system that gives a letter and a number that attributes to straight hair all the way to coily, springy hair. And that the straight hair starts at 1A and the most coily type ends at 4C.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys, I had no idea that even existed.
And that's a really big keyword. If you search 4C hair, you're going to open up a whole new world that you didn't know about. I'm excited for, see, look at all those.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I saw them all come up.
Yeah, you're going to open up a whole new world, 95 million.
So allure.com has their guide. There's a curly hair type guide right there.
Yeah, there you go. We're opening up a whole new world, so.
As a curly haired person, I love it. But
oh, Tanya, I'm glad you're on this. I'm out of, babe. I'm drowning here. I have no idea about this. I am so overwhelmed right now with info.
This is something that I would use very well. Her products seem amazing. So.
Wow, well, babe, I don't even know what questions to ask now. I just got overwhelmed, guys. I had no idea there was. I mean, it makes sense, right? But I mean, I've got probably the straightest short hair. I don't have to do much with my hair. There's not much to do, right? Wow, babe.
Yeah, I know.
So the keyword list that I have, you'll see a lot of them have a hair type with it, and that's a way that you can target. Sometimes it's not, appropriate to target by ethnicity or race, but you can target by hair type. So, most women within the 4 range are going to be African-American women. And that's a great way to use keywords. If you're not comfortable on your blog saying this is for Black women, you can say this is for women who have type 4 hair, who have coily hair. Those are different ways to still promote the product, share it with the community. And at the end of the day, they are tools. So they're great for all hair types.
Yeah.
So we have people saying it's very, very difficult to overwhelm Rory Rickards. So kudos to you.
This is my world.
Reading to do. Just for me to know as far as a blogger, I'm also gonna, I'll be leaning on Tanya for some stuff on this. But
great.
This is just proof, you guys understand that there is so many categories that we're not really touching, right? And this falls under health and beauty. But it's also, I'm seeing like a whole new world of people that I've not been in contact with other things I've marketed. This is awesome, Joy, for us too. This is big. I'm feeling the overwhelmness because I see how big this reach could be, and we don't have it. We got to, I mean, everybody that's on this right now, you guys just got a gift right now, a keyword gift that, I mean, we could write about this stuff probably forever too, right? It's another very deep topic. Also, a lot of hair types. We got to get, you know, this is one of those perfect moments for marketing, Joy, because you've got a great tool that can help a lot of people. They just don't know about it, right? And the law of marketing states, you know, it doesn't matter how great your product or service is, if you don't have a way to get it in front of people, they're not going to just flock to buy it. That's where we come in. And this is a perfect example. That's why when I saw you on the first call I was on with Brock and you guys, I was like, I need that. I know that's something we don't even touch. This is awesome. A lot of writing to do. I don't know if I can knock out a page on this right away. I feel so unknowledgeable. I need to study up myself. Or just have Tanya come sit behind me and help guide me.
Just so you know, my natural hair is a 3C. That's my hair typing.
I just learned something new today.
I love the frizz. That it helps with the frizz and all that. This is amazing. I'm excited to try.
Yeah, I'm happy to help. And I've been doing the natural hair and being involved in this community for over 10 years. There's competitor companies who are direct to consumer doing so well in sales. And it's because our community is very tight knit. Our community is very dedicated and loyal. And once you present something to them that is a solution to things they might be having in their hair care routine, it's almost an immediate connection with our brand. We run a lot of Facebook ads. We run a lot of even organic social and YouTube campaigns, and most of our new customers are buying after the first or second time that they see your product. So it's not even a long turnaround time from someone being introduced to buying, as long as it's relevant to them. So I think that's the key thing, is if you're not familiar with the space, you know, look at the resources I provided you. There's a blog on our website, and you can obviously take some of that language and make it your own. And I think it'll be a great opportunity to just tackle, you know, a lot of people who are looking for the solution.
I think when it's something like your hair, right? Like it's something that I guess the ascension marketing of it is already happening, right? Like if people have, you know, was that
hair, to women, hair is everything. It's how we look, and it's, you know, it's super important to how we take care of our hair, that we keep our hair, that it doesn't break from damage or doesn't from the frizz is dry. Like it's really important to women.
Yeah.
So that's probably the angle to write on, right? Is because like on the marketing side, we want to like, what's in it for them, right? What's the benefit of this product for them? And I guess probably spelling that stuff out, babe, is going to be very important.
It's something
wow, we're going to be spending more time on this.
Everyone, we all look for it. And it's like, I would say it's equally as important as skincare to women, their hair care products, equally as, if not more.
Okay, so we're gonna have
I'm gonna ask that question, Tanny. I'd say it's way ahead of makeup and all that stuff. Hair is probably in front of makeup, in front of everything.
Yeah, something that I've suffered with for a long, long time. I did the natural hair thing too for quite a while. But yeah, it's very important. It's our image, is was how we put ourselves forward. So yeah, it's super important. I love this. Thank you, Julie. I'm super excited.
I have a question. I see Kim Moore, be prepared for an increase in business. Joy, you have no idea. I love to hear that. And we're ready. I just want to, based on some previous launches, just to get some numbers so I can prepare our team ahead of the launch.
Yeah, so
I love these like conniving laughs, like you have no idea.
Joy, I can say from just my experience knowing him for a while, no one's ever prepared for what.
So I'll tell you how we break everything, but what we're going to try to do is get the copy done, work on SEO before we start pushing things in a big way. it's probably a blessing for everybody here that we don't have the links up yet, so that we don't push, but we got to write content. We got to go after keyword and placement. So you've got, like you mentioned competition. We look for a different direction. So you're like, we're not going to add a bunch of hair care stuff. We've got yours. We're going to go attack the competition ourselves with that and dominate their keywords, dominate your keywords, dominate anything we can that we can get access to, because we just got the numbers to do it. We've got people here that are, figure it out and push on it. And so you're going to have a little bit of a window before it really hits. But I mean, we've got a lot of consumers within our, we're all consumers too. And I think most of us like to have a personal relationship with the product. I don't know if I can get much out of it, but I'm sure Tanya can. And then I'll take hers and share that as in the blogging. That's how we do stuff. And then, I've got daughters with hair, right? We know a lot of people with hair, right? And this hair type, and that'll just start spreading. But having a solution is what we're about, sharing that. And then we start kicking in all of our social media reaches, all the ads that we put out there. But typically, Joy, there'll be a surge, and we can kind of time that. I think if you can handle about, if you could probably handle 200 to 300 new customers at any time, you're probably fine. And then you're going to see that when we start getting exposures on the keywords and the placements, I'm looking at the keywords right now, I'm getting a little bit giddy because there's not a lot of ads that we have to buy out or that we have to overcome the natural way. We just got to attack organic search. And when there's 8,000 of us that ride a certain direction, we'll do that on our own just by sheer numbers. So it's a matter of time that starts hitting, but we should start seeing sales hit. And when they do hit, you should see constant, kind of a good, just sliding, growing scale. We don't really have spikes other than when we launch to ourselves. Then we just kind of will smooth out. So you should be able to grow in a very easy way and not be out of breath. Like, oh my gosh, these guys just buried us. It should be a steady growth. It should be.
Right. That's great. We're prepared. I'm excited for everyone. And I also wanted to possibly reiterate the target audience for the products. I see a lot in the chat, a lot of questions of like, who is this for? Like, is it only for Black women? Here's the deal. The wash day kit includes tools. It includes 5 tools. So raise your hand if you wash your hair. I hope everyone, okay? The tool we have to make washing your hair easier is our scalp massaging brush. Who wouldn't love a scalp massage while they're shampooing their hair? A scalp massaging brush helps stimulate your scalp, stimulate growth, and get rid of dirt and buildup. Does that apply to everyone here? I hope so.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, so hold on. You have 5 tools, right?
Yeah. The second tool is a conditioning tool. So I hope everyone also conditions their hair after they wash their hair.
What was the first tool?
The scalp massaging brush. And this is also in the brief. You can copy and paste it over if you'd like.
Especially this is a lot of questions about if this is for men. Of course it is, absolutely. My son has curly hair really tight and I'm gonna let him use it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need to spend more time on this for sure. I think we can get some stuff started. We can get some initial pages written, everybody, and start going after the keywords on it. We're going to need to have you back on, Joy. And I think what we do is just spend more time understanding it so we can write about it more. I do not feel equipped to teach a lot more on this. So I think, Tanya, we got to spend some time. I need you to, you've got a lifetime ahead of me on this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited. When we first heard from Joy last week, I was thinking 1 or 2 pages in the beauty category. And now I'm thinking like maybe a whole new category for just hair, where with like 20 different pages and 50 different keywords. And
well, the thing about it is, okay, listen, this is multiple keywords, but not multiple categories. We want to keep this in the beauty and cosmetics. Have a thing for curly hair just there. Don't make it. We got to keep our categories tight, but the keywords and the extra pages we can create that we don't add to the categories, endless, right? That's the keyword chase. It's literally endless. So this is why I made it a page that'll be in my drafts, because let's say that I got 2 hours set aside to create blogging pages, and I mean, I don't know where to start. This is always one I can go right on. But it's also one of those things, Niall, as I get more information on it, I'm going to compile that information, but I can pick a direction and go knock out. I mean, I could spend a whole month just on this and not even get a lot of stuff done because there's so much reach. That's a good problem to have. You know, when Tanya and I go to Mexico next, and I got my writing time set aside where I'm going to focus on writing pages, I could literally focus a whole day just on this and just get to know it, understand it, figure out a formula or direction I want to go, and knock out one keyword, one keyword, one keyword, one keyword, and then start linking them out there, cross marketing. I'm also going to let you guys know what got me really excited about this too, is in our number 2 anchor offer, which is our relevance. It brings people in, you know, our big anchor offer of Bella Vita. We got a product we're launching in September that ties into this like no other. So this is not just a great kiosk for us to have, but it's a tie-in kiosk to one of our number 1 traffic generating components. So I'll just put that out there for you guys, like having the keywords in there. We're gonna be, yeah, I know, Jenny, I got to be careful on it, but I'm dying inside to scream it out to you guys. This was meant to be here. This is a perfect fit for the whole circular motion that we have. So Joy, that part of it's kind of exciting. I'll get with you more on it separately, so you can probably help with some direction on it.
That sounds good.
But you guys, cross marketing, that's going to be really good, and this will be a good way to bring people in for that product too. It's got a dual effect for us, because the keywords that are going to be great for these tools that Joy has here that we're going to be able to offer people, that those same people are probably going to be a great target for that product, which is a residual product for us as well. But it's going to go, hand in hand with the same demographics. So it's going to be worth putting a lot of time in on it, which is good for you, Joy, and everything else we're doing.
Yeah, Rory, I hate to be a buzzkill, but yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Joy, thank you. We will need you back on, so don't think you're out of this yet. And we'll get these pages done. I'll get a bunch for you to look at, and I think, we need to spend it. The next time, Joy, we're gonna need the whole hour at least. Okay.
Great. Can't wait to come back.
All right. Thank you, guys. All right, Niall, I'll pass it over to you. We can stop this.